in the small dogs. First of 6 small dogs in those 2 age groups, and that is Stacey looking after Herbie. Herbie is 9 years of age, 5th time competing at Crufts, the 2 age groups, and we are underway. And I would like all of you watching, wherever you are, to remember this is very much the future of agility that we are watching here. The age group 12 to 17 of the handlers, and Stacey, Stacey is in good shape and no faults at the moment. Good tight turn through the tunnel on that far side, the weaves on the far side. Those of you new to the sport might need reminding you, enter the weaves from the right, up and down over the dog walk, and a good finish and a very good start indeed, 39.9 and clear.
And as you say, Jim, it's as easy as that. Great big jump over the long jump, a really, really great start there. Time of 39.956, so congratulations to her.
Yes, well done to Stacey. And now we're looking at Poppy, crossbreed, and Stephanie. And was on the YKC Agility GB team last year, competing in Switzerland. Stephanie and Poppy. Small dog, second small dog to go in the 12 to 17 age group. And just a wonderful experience for these dogs and the young handlers, showing what they can do, rounding off a terrific day of agility here at Crufts on the magical green carpet that means so much to all these competitors. It is another clean round, 30 seconds on the clock through the weaves, quickly through the weaves as well. And just a couple to go on the dog walk. It could even threaten that best time as well. It does indeed, 39.5, and it goes quickest to Stephanie and Poppy.
Really nice round there by Stephanie. And there we go, she's very, very happy. Really nice round.
Next to go is Pappy, 4-year-old cross, and Rosie.
So I'm just going to try and talk you around this. It's a nice straightforward start, 1 into 2 over the wall, and then they curve round now in a nice natural arc. This is a lovely course, by the way. Round, another right turn, up over the A-frame, not too much to get in the dog's line there. Just a little push back round that jump now, and again another nice long straight run, giving them a nice straight entry onto the seesaw. Nicely made seesaw, very controlled. That's what you're looking for, back into the tunnel. And now we're going to come back round towards these weaving poles. You must go to the right of the first weaving pole and then in and out alternately after that. Must be completed correctly. Onto the dog walk. Can she get the contact? Yes, she can. Well, it's building up for a great round. Well done.
And Rosie goes quickest so far. Rosie and Pappy first into the 38 seconds. Terrific. Now we're looking at Daisy and Chloe. Next to go in the small section, 6 age, in the 6 to 11 group. All competing against each other, no matter what the size or the ages are. Everyone competing against each other here on the first evening of Crufts. And faultless so far. Amazing. Fourth dog. Little bit of hesitation there, Graham.
And that was a bit of a commentator's curse if ever I saw one, Jim. That poor young lady picking up a fault because you said how well she was doing. No, it was just unfortunate here. Lots of encouragement for the dog, you can see. Just needs the confidence to tip it. Yes, have we got it? Yes, we have. Really well done.
I was actually saying everybody was faultless so far, not just her. So I'll appeal against that particular curse, if that's okay. And just as so often happens, the mini Schnauzer, a little bit put off perhaps by making the mistake and slowing up considerably towards the end of the round. 57 seconds and 5 faults.
So well done to say there's no fault here. This is just a bit of time wasting. Even if the dog had stepped backwards, it wouldn't have been a fault. So lots of encouragement, making sure the dog gets it right. Very nicely handled.
penultimate small dog is Lulu, American Cocker Spaniel, and Isabel, and they're away. Tail wagging from Lulu, looking around, enjoying the surroundings, in and out of the tunnel.
I'm just thinking how well these young handlers are all doing. I mean, bearing in mind that none of the, certainly this young lady's no older than 11, probably a lot younger. This is a big event for them, and they're just coping with it so well. And it'll stand them in good stead. I mean, we're probably going to see this young lady in 5 or 6 years here competing in the senior events.
Absolutely right. Just a little stumble from Lulu there. Penultimate small dog. Might not be the quickest, but it's a very tidy round considering. Coming towards again over the dog walk and completing it. Yep, it's another faultless one. 56 seconds though. 56 seconds puts her into 4th place.
Fur and ears going everywhere. That dog's having an absolutely fantastic time. Are they going to make the contact? Yes, they do. Very nice.
The last small dog, Chloe, is the handler. Sweep is the dog. And they are away. First ever run. He qualified at the YKC Agility with his first ever show. What a start. And continuing good form and going very quickly as well. Lovely tight turn on that far side of the course. Through the tunnel so quickly. Seesaw is good. Oh dear. Seesaw just didn't touch down at the end, and that's 5 faults. What a shame. But great speed over the ground. Really excellent. The quickest one we have seen this evening, certainly. Up and down over the dog walk. Great speed, and it's going to be a really good time too. 39.1. Excellent time up into the top 5.
And what a good time. But all these partnerships are having out there. You can see just making sure the dog just came off there a bit soon. Seesaw must be touching the ground. So we're just now putting up the jumps, just to let you know that all of the people we've seen here today have competed today in the YKC ring, in their respective height categories, in their age groups, and they've all been awarded the prizes that they were due. And now this is basically the best of those people which have competed already today into what is now a separate competition.
Absolutely, and just explain why the jumps are the obstacles are being changed now, Graham.
Because we're now having the larger dogs, we're now going on to the medium-sized dogs. And although both age groups were mixed up together for the smalls, to save the ring party, putting them up and down, we've done all the smalls first, then we're going to do the mediums, and then we're going to do the larges.
First of the medium dogs is going to be Rocco, Shetland Sheepdog, and Grace. All set and away. Grace with Rocco. First dog for Grace. Got Rocco for her 10th birthday. First of 5 medium-sized dogs. Scampering up and down over the A-frame. Rocco. And so just a little pause there, waiting for the seesaw to go down, but it's faultless. Time to beat 38 seconds. Won't be inside that, I don't think, but it's going to be very tidy, very acceptable. Enjoying themselves so much. Big flourish. They need over that dog walk, and through they go in 41.3. 41.3 into 4th place.
So there goes Grace, just about gets a toenail on that dog walk, and getting a nice round of applause from our judge Neil Ellis there.
Looking at Rudy, bit of a couch potato at home. Will is the handler, Cocker Spaniel cross, and away they go. Couch potato at home, but looking anything but a sloucher here early on in this round. Excellent speed, excellent accuracy, all fine thus far. A-frame, good contact at the end of the A-frame, and nod from the judge of approval too. This looks excellent at the moment, and the time's good. Tight right-hander through the tunnel. Listen to the sound effects going through there. tight left-hander on that far side of the course. What about the weaves? Tail wagging, zipping through those weaves. It's going to be a very quick time. It could threaten the best. It could threaten the best. It has indeed, inside it. But unfortunately, just picking up 5 points, Graham. Agony right at the end.
It was, and that's the mean thing about having a dog walk right at the end. They just need to not get carried away and make sure you see the judge's hand going up there.
Right, next to go is Bandit, handled by Emma. Working Cocker Spaniel. And quickly to work here, Emma and Bandit. Emma's first dog, 4th time at Crufts. Last year, part of the YKC GB team, but wrong course, crossed arms, and that will be them out of contention, Emma and Bandit, Graham.
Such a shame, but there you saw the judge crossing his arms. That signals an elimination. If you see the judge raise one arm with a clenched fist, that's a refusal, and 3 refusals anywhere on the course is an elimination. Or if he puts his hand up with an open hand, that's just an ordinary course fault. Such a shame there. I think that's probably one of our first eliminations, but a really great finish. Well done.
Yes, great shame. Never like to see dogs eliminated. 2 judges out there, Ryan Hennessy out there assisting Neil Ellis. That is an innovation at Crufts 2020. First of 2 dogs in the 6 medium dogs in the 6 to 11 age group. Scarlett is the handler. Oscar Cockapoo ready to go. Oscar Cockapoo. You're watching the Young Kennel Club Agility Dog of the Year competition. Final agility competition on the opening day of Crufts 2020. And we're off. Scampering over that first obstacle. Little right-hand turn, tunnel. Flashing through there. Blink of an eye stuff. Second tunnel. Good. Fantastic. Sadly, there's a refusal there. And that's 5 faults. A-frame's okay. Can they get this round back together again? So many can't. Full 360 there, but it's okay. And well done to Scarlett there for pulling things round. And a bit gingerly over the seesaw there, and that's 5 more faults, I'm afraid. And as so often happens, there's 5 more faults there as well. Things just so hard to pull the dog back on track, and you don't have to be Scarlett either for everybody once things go wrong, Graham, and they'll get a big hand for a big finish here as well.
She will, but just look, she's clapping her hands, big smile on her face, telling the dog how clever it is. She got a few faults, but she's had a fantastic time, and hopefully this is going to be something that she can look back on. That nasty judge giving her 5 faults for getting on the side of the seesaw.
It's cruel. It's a cruel game.
Look at that smile on her face. Isn't that fantastic?
Looking at Elliot, another working Cocker Spaniel. Taylor, the handler's name. Elliot is Taylor's own dog, trained herself since she was 5 years of age. Let's see how they can go. Tremendous admiration for everyone out here, and such joy at training a dog and then seeing the dog in action on the biggest stage of all, the carpet at Crufts, Graham.
I just can't believe the standard of handling from people so young and so small. It's either that or I'm getting older, but it's just the standard just continues to rise. You know, it was unheard of 10 years ago for you know, young people like this to be handling like this. And she's going to be in with a good shout, is she?
39 seconds. Excellent, though. Fine effort, just outside that winning time for Taylor, but right up there. Fine effort.
So that's the end of the medium dogs, and now the height, the jumps are going up to 65 centimetres, which is the current height of the jumps. In actual fact, at the 1st of January this year, the maximum height has actually been reduced by 5 centimetres to 60. But because these qualifiers were held last year, they're actually been run at the old height of 65.
And we're about to see the first of 3 large dogs. Sophie, the handler, 6-year-old dog. Working sheepdog, Maddie, qualified at the Kennel Club International Agility Festival. First of 3 large dogs that we're going to see this evening. Sophie, the handler, Maddie, the dog. Just a little pause here in things as we wait for the action to continue. And we're all set now. Maddie ready to go. Beautiful shots. If you love dogs, you're going to love the pictures we're giving you from this arena and everywhere else over the next 4 days. There's Maddie. Attacking the course superbly at the moment. Tight right-hander, yelp of joy as well. A-frame, that's very fast over that A-frame. Little hesitation there. Good left-hander as well. Thrashing through the tunnel. This is very, very good, this from Maddie and from Sophie. It's faultless, 25 seconds on the clock. That's really good at this stage. Oh, just a little bit of time lost there, but okay. Into the weaves on the right. What about the dog walk? Quickly over that. And through they go as well. Absolutely excellent, 37.1. And that for Sophie and for Maddie means numero uno at the moment, number 1.
Fantastic round, very tight, very controlled. An all-round first-class effort there.
Next we're looking at Buzz and Emily, working sheepdog. Bombs away, Buzz. That's the full Kennel Club name that you always see there, by the way. The pet name is Buzz. And Buzz's time to beat is 37.1, and of course has to be clear as well. Ah. I think that's the great thing about this. Even when mistakes happen, there's something to entertain, something to give us both a chuckle, and something for the sizable crowd on day 1 here to enjoy, Graham.
Yeah, Buzz just took off in completely the opposite direction that anybody was expecting. But dogs are dogs, I'm afraid. So I've no doubt he'll be here again and do an absolutely fantastic job. Everyone was looking at the dog to go in a certain direction when it came out of the tunnel, and it goes over the jump here and disappears in there. The cameraman did a fantastic job there, I think.
Yeah, well done, fellas. Elimination, though. Great fun. This is the last of the 12 to 17 dogs. Rory, the handler, the pet name is Sonic. Have competed in the Great Britain team twice abroad and won silver and bronze medals 27 and 2018. And they will be looking, knowing they have to get inside 38 seconds to win here. Sonic, 7 years of age, and away we go. Competition gradually coming to the boil here. Sonic looks the business at the moment. That's really, really good. Did it miss the PS? It did. Sadly, missed contact on the A-frame. It's going to be so quick. This, to me, is the quickest we have seen. Again, wasting no time, wasting no ground at all. So rapidly through the weaves. Climax of the round, up and down over the dog walk. I told you it was quick, 36.0, and just hampered by those 5 faults.
Really good effort there by Rory. He's even at his age, he's a seasoned agility competitor. He's been competing since he was about knee-high to a grasshopper. Unlucky Rory, good effort.
Last 3 dogs now, they're all large dogs. Ty is the handler, Thunder, the 4-year-old Border Collie. A reminder, 37.1 and clear. Inside that has to be the target. Well done, Ty. We need to just find a little bit more speed, perhaps, but going as quickly as they can. And like you, Graham, full of admiration. you have to say, sometimes you look and think, oh, well, this might not be too much of a competition, Young Kennel Club, etc., etc. You must be kidding. This is absolutely riveting. Terrific. Might well not threaten that time. It's going to be close, but it will not threaten it, unfortunately. 41 then for Ty. Excellent effort too.
Just again picking up 5 faults at the end there. Just starts to slow down. I think they've got it, and then, oh, no, fooled you, Dad.
So we're looking at Wilf. Ruby is the handler, and they're already in action. Started agility at 3 years of age, did Ruby. This is absolutely great to see Ruby at work there with the Border Collie, 8-year-old Border Collie, Wilf. Just makes me chuckle to look at it, Graham, if I'm honest.
I think it's absolutely fantastic. You know, this is serious stuff to these youngsters out there. You know, they're here to win it. Make no bones about that. Can we get the end? Yes, we can. Oh, really good finish there for Ruby.
That is a fine effort indeed by Ruby. Up into the top 6. Really, really good. Last one then, last dog. Evie is the handler. Epic is the Border Collie, 6 years of age. And can they get inside 38 seconds? Fenland Madstar and Sophie Atkinson have done it. The only ones inside 38. Can they do it, these two? It's a bright, quick, ambitious start from Evie and from Epic. Yeah, attacking, but sadly, oh dear, sadly picking the wrong course, and a real groan went round the arena here at the NEC after that, because it looked so promising early on, Graham.
I was just about to say that I think that everyone was aware that this dog certainly was quick enough to beat the time. It's just a question of keeping it together. I know I keep saying that the quicker the dog, the quicker the mistakes happen, but it is true. You can't relax, not even for a split second with these dogs, because they will do something you're not expecting. But what a really great effort there. Fantastic. I've loved watching this competition.